Welcome back, everybody. Day 2 of AIMExpo 2024. Back on the show floor and just walking around, talking to some more people. Gonna try some more stuff. I heard that there is an outdoor test track for dirt bikes for NIU, so I'm definitely going to check that out and just see what else I can find. Let's get into it. First up, dirt bikes from Gowow. Heard of these guys before? Get to see them in person. Check it out. Very clean, integrated design. How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Good. Hey, will you tell me about your bikes, man? I haven't. I've heard a little bit about you guys, but haven't gotten to look at them yet.
Yeah, right. So basically, this is the signature bike.
Signature one
Gowow Ore. The mile is 62 miles, and also the top speed is also 60 miles per hour.
All right.
It runs for all day, basically. If you ride to trails, forests.
Yeah.
3 hours probably. And the torque power is probably the top part for this part. So 420.
420 newton meters of torque?
Correct.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's a hill climbing machine.
Right. Yeah, and we also got different modes. So different terrains, as the A, B, C, D shows.
Okay.
A is like for normal, and B is for like forest, C is for desert, for sand.
Okay.
Where D is for snow or slippery road.
Interesting. Okay, so it's instead of like different speed modes, it's kind of more like your terrain.
Yeah. And also we have the speed mode, which is like the dynamic mode here.
Okay.
So we have the sheep, dog, and cheetah.
Oh,
and
all
also
right.
Custom. Custom is for the one you set it up in Gowow application.
Okay, so you can kind of do your own tuning for it.
Yeah.
That's very fun.
Right. Yeah. And also for the gear, you have 1, 2, 3. Basically, the difference is like it locks the top speed.
Okay, gotcha.
Basically, sometimes like you have kids, right?
Right. Yeah. Maybe it's your first dirt bike. You don't want to. Don't want to get too carried away.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So that one is actually the new one. This one, that one has like the 80% of this one. So basically, the range is 54, something like this. And
Okay,
also the
gotcha.
top speed is something like that.
Okay, maybe a little more beginner friendly.
Yeah, correct. And also this one is like more premium as we use the material for.
Okay.
And we use titanium screws in most of the parts.
Mm-hmm.
And also we have the aluminum rims for that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much about it.
Very fun. Are you guys going for dual sports with these? Are they street legal at all? Or is it more just off-road?
Right now, actually, we are doing the DOT.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the moment you see all the mirrors and all stuff because like we went for the Europe market first.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the L1E certification.
Oh, okay, yeah, the light motorcycle.
Yeah, right,
there you go.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you guys are pretty new, right? Especially like coming over to US, right?
Right, correct.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. We didn't do that much marketing either. So right now we're trying to do the DOT.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in 2 months it will be ready. And like we'll be putting a lot of stuff to marketing. And we're gonna like go viral, I guess.
Yeah, that's very exciting, man.
Yeah.
Very exciting development here. I found an actual test track here. We are outside of the South Hull now. This is NIU's. Do you say NIU? NIU. All right. It is this NIU's test track out here. So they have got some of their dirt bikes out here. We've got an e-bike. We've got a scooter. So I'm gonna jump on these things, take them for a spin. All righty. Yeah, man, this is exciting.
Walk around. So switching on right here.
All right.
We do have NFC tags, so you don't have to use a physical key.
Nice.
You just tap it right here and it'll power on.
Okay.
We got eco mode, sport mode, and then if you're comfortable and you want to try the ultra boost, just pull this trigger.
All right.
That'll give you a full 8 kilowatts. But start off in eco just to get a feel for it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To put it in drive, or in gear I should say, put the kickstand up, pull either one of the brake levers, and then click the green button.
All right.
And from there you'll be good to go.
All right, good deal. All right, so brake, click, there we go. All right, suspension feels real nice. Try out the brakes. All right. right, let's hit bumping on up out of eco and into sport mode. Yeah, we got a lot of acceleration now. See what we can do offline. You can probably wheelie if we wanted to, but yeah. Oh, that feels good. Woo! This test track seems big until you really hit the throttle. Yeah, really good stuff on the brakes. All right, we're gonna have to try this turbo boost mode. How's that work? Okay, I think I got it on. Oh yeah. Get over here to the straightaway. Woo! Yeah, baby, that flies. Do one more. Get up to about 30 or so on this short range test track. It feels great. Yeah, man, it feels solid. You know, even for my size, you know, I'm 6'3", maybe a little bit big for it. Oh yeah, there you go. It goes back into park mode when you drop it off. Take a look up at the front here. Beautiful machine.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tried the super boost mode. Yeah, that thing hauls.
And you can do the the lap timing too.
Oh yeah, nice.
There's a way to allow you to do it.
This is our BQI fat tire. It is primarily used for like beach cruising, riding around town. You can do some off-roading. Of course, we have a front suspension system installed here.
Nice, yeah.
Fully adjustable. There is a cadence sensor, torque sensor within the unit, so you'll notice when you're pedaling that you actually have that pedaling motion. You won't get air pedaling.
Right on.
There is an 8-gear derailleur system, and we do use a Rush mountain brakes that we have on here.
Ooh, all right.
Full speed, you're looking at top speed of 28 miles per hour when you do pedal assist, and then on the throttle you can get up to 20 miles per hour on just
Okay,
throttle.
perfect.
Seats obviously adjustable here. This comes in a A-frame style like this, and it also comes as a step-through style.
Okay.
Right here is plus and minus for your adjustments. Right now you're in just bicycling. You go up to 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, thank you. All right, bicycle mode only. Shift it way down here. Want to see what it feels like riding it just like a bike. This is a pretty heavy machine. This would be a workout here. Don't think I'd want to ride it like this for too long. All right, let's kick it on up. Jump into level 1. He said it was both a cadence and a torque sensor, so let's see. Yeah, it does feel like it's probably the combination of the two, which I have ridden on a few bikes. What's interesting with this kind of a sensor is if I start to, you know, push hard to really activate it, then the torque sensor kicks in pretty responsive. But now I've lightened up my pressure on the pedals, and it's still giving out a bunch of power. It doesn't respond to the reduction of force as well. So you're not as responsive as some of the higher end systems, but still feels pretty good. It's nice because you can, you know, put it in level 1 and ride it and get some exercise. Just kind of set and forget. You don't have to fiddle with the power as much. It's a very stable feeling bike. It definitely has a pretty big, like, heavy feel to it. I've got a pretty forward riding stance. Let's see what we can do on the top end of things here. I'm gonna go up to level 3. We should be able to get 28 miles per hour on here. Oh, interesting. It feels like it's cutting out at 20. Yeah, it totally is. Huh. I'll have to ask him about that because I think only the throttle's supposed to cut off there. Let's try out just the throttle here. Yep, gets it up to 20, cuts it off there. Good amount of bounce in the suspension here. It is a hardtail, no rear suspension, but on a fat tire bike like this, don't really need the rear suspension, honestly. It's definitely cutting out at 20, not 28 for the pedal assist.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe it's. I'll have to check on that.
I know those things can get messed up in the settings too if you've had a bunch of people on it. Maybe somebody was playing around in there. Yeah, no, these do look awesome. That one's the speed demon, looks like.
Yeah, this is the most powerful.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll start with the lightweight and work up to it. You know, finish strong.
So it's full carbon fiber. It's only 26 pounds. Right?
Wow, dude, check that out. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's not going up.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sleek. All right. What's the top speed on these bad boys?
This one I think is about 20.
20? All right.
26.
Okay, right on. Yeah, give it a go here. Looks like we can. Oh, nice. Got blinkers built in. All right. And then what else am I working with? Little horn action. All right, and this one have different speed modes, or it's just a single one? All right.
Push and go.
Let's give it a whirl. Whoa, this feels crazy lightweight. That's wild. I never thought I'd say this, but I actually like having a little bit more weight in the scooter because it just feels a little bit bigger, more I don't know, more stable maybe. But with the relatively low top speed on here, it's not too crazy. Looks like the speedometer displays in kilometers per hour. Let's see if we can get up to the top speed here. Corners pretty well. Yeah, there we go. We got up to 30. Woo! The brakes feel a little bit loose on there. Definitely need to be, a bit tightened up probably. Really got some good acceleration and torque. Like it takes off pretty well. Carving feels all right. There's definitely some noticeable speed wobble once I get going fast on here. Just from it being such a lightweight platform, probably, there's a noticeable amount of flex in the steering column as well here, which translates to it not feeling as good at speed, but that's the cost for going for more lightweight, more portability. It looks like it's rocking the disc brake on the front, and I think that is probably the only brake. I like how they do the blinkers. Let me turn those on again here, so they are out in the ends of the handlebars. I was talking about this when I looked at Segway stuff. It's a great place to put them. Got the headlight up there high, so really good stuff for just kind of a city commuter type scooter. All right, yeah, let's see what we can do. Same thing on here, just the one speed mode.
Yeah.
All right.
Take the full trek around.
Yeah, do the whole loop.
Yeah.
All right.
You can get up to 24.
Yeah, I like
and
this.
You feel like you're flying.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, this thing moves. We've got the footrest on the back, which is nice. Our speedometer is in miles per hour here. All right, we got dual brakes on this one, front and rear. This is nice. This definitely feels like I could wheelie and fall off the back if I don't lean forward when I'm accelerating. It's got a lot more power. Let's see if we can get there's 20. We can hit the top speed on the straightaway out here. $21. Yeah, we got up to 22. Give it one more go on the top speed. Woohoo! Yeah, we got up to 23. Not doing too bad. I wanted to kind of look on here and see what we're working with. We got disc brakes front and rear. These are pretty small rotors here, probably 140s, maybe 120s. Mechanical disc brakes on both of them. So yeah, that's pretty good stopping power. The mechanical ones you have to squeeze a little bit harder, but whew, right off the bat, this thing really takes off. Interesting that they're going with the route of only having one speed mode setting. You know, there's it's nice in the respect that you don't have to fiddle with the controls to, you know, change your different speed settings, but there's no low power speed setting on here, which could be a downside for some people. You know, like it's really peppy when you hit that throttle. So if you're not expecting it, it might be easy to, you know, go flying off the back, which obviously would not be ideal. This one does feel more stable than the first one. The steering column's a lot more rigid. So, you know, even when I get up to my higher speeds, you know, around 20 miles per hour, it feels stable. I'm not getting, you know, any speed wobble or death wobble. How heavy's this bad boy?
48.
Yeah, not 48? No way.
47.
Feels lighter than that.
Yeah, I mean, you're strong, man.
I guess so.
47 and a bit in a touch.
A little bit of change. Okay, now we are back inside at the new exhibit so that we can just get a little bit more info on some of the stuff that we rode here. I have got Hal here, who is going to kind of give us the walk around, and also maybe just tell us a little bit about NIU as a company. You know, you're a brand that I have heard on my radar a lot. I've never ridden any of your products until today, though, which is really exciting. But you know, especially in the States, you're a name that we don't know as much. You know, some of our European audience maybe a bit more. It seems like you guys have had a little bit better penetration over there.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
we've done some interesting things in the United States. The mopeds, for example.
Yeah, let's talk about these.
Well, we've had a company called Rebel that have had thousands of these scooters for scooter share programs. They've been in New York, Washington, Miami, Austin, Texas, San Diego, and San Francisco. And people would just use their app and they pick up a moped. There'd be helmets in the back and thousands of subscribers. As a matter of fact, in New York City, they just closed their operation. They had 30,000 active subscribers when they closed, which was very sad. But it's a testament to the quality of the bikes.
It is, yeah. That's a fun. So you don't have to own one. It's more of a kind of a, like, how long would you rent one for? Is it more of like just a single ride, or if someone wanted to, you know, rent one for like, I don't know, like a few days? How
it was usually for a bike share program. You would take it, you would ride it, you'd pick it up and ride it to wherever you want to drop it off, and the next person would be able to pick it up.
I like that, yeah. So it's like the little stand-up scooters, but you get something that's a little bit more useful.
Yeah, yeah. And
you don't carry some cargo.
The programs were running until 2017, but they closed the last one last year because of vandalism, unfortunately.
Oh, that is a bummer, man.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, you know, that's been a big issue with some of the sharing programs here in the States.
Yep.
Like, it depends on the city, but some places, I mean, on the one hand, it's, you know, some people are like, oh, it's a rental, I don't have to take care of it. But then you have people who just see them on the street and want to mess with it.
Well, that was the problem. It wasn't so much the people that were riding them respected them. But other people, apparently what they figured out how to do is to take the batteries and hook them onto e-bikes.
Oh, interesting.
So they would get extended range and extended power. And anyway, it's unfortunate.
You got to give them points for creativity.
Right. But the scooters are available for consumers, and they're all different models. They range from products that go 28 miles an hour, 35, 45. This one over here goes 62 miles an hour.
62, so all right. Yeah, so this is
pretty robust.
Yeah, that's enough speed to, I mean, take just about anywhere, and you actually feel safe. That can be really important, especially in some of the bigger cities, to, you know, be able to keep up with traffic, accelerate out of the way of danger, and it's very clean, very nice.
Yeah, and they're packed with all sorts of features. One of the things that's special about these is that they're app connected. So you could use the app for a whole bunch of different things. For example, you could use a key to start it, or you could use an NFC key to start it, or you can just use your phone. You can have an air lock, so when you approach the bike, it turns on automatically.
That's what's,
when you walk away from
that's
the bike,
what's up.
It turns off. One of the nice things with the app connectivity is if someone tries to move the bike while it's locked, the brakes go on, the lights flicker, it makes weird chirping noises, and it sends a notification to your phone.
All right.
And if someone's actually moving it somewhere, you'll see on your phone where they're taking it to. I should mention on the mopeds, you can either charge the bike with the battery in it, or you can take the batteries out. If you live in an apartment, for example, you can't take the whole moped upstairs, but you carry the battery upstairs.
That'd be me. Yep. Third floor walk up, there's no way. And these are different than the ones that were out there. They sell this at Best Buy, I think.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember looking at it on there. Dual battery for surprisingly low price. So the battery, you know, got one battery in here, one here, and it's very clean integration on these batteries. I mean, it's
You have a nice rear carrier, very sturdy. Put your panniers on it. You can pile things on the top.
yeah, and look at that. It's got the carbon belt drive on there. So this one's a single speed, and this is I mean, for an e-bike, guys, this is a great setup. So carbon belt, very durable, resilient. You don't really have to do any maintenance on it. And
Very
you know,
practical.
you only get the one speed, but when you're on an electric bike, especially one with dual batteries, you don't really need more than one speed. You know, you can use the throttle to get going.
Exactly.
So what's new looking at for just like doing it in the U.S. market? You guys, are you guys more direct to consumer, or are you trying to go the dealer route? I mean, obviously you're in Best Buy. Like, what's your distribution look like?
You know, we have such a range of products, and every product is handled a little bit differently.
Gotcha.
Right? Between the bicycles, the kick scooters, the mopeds, and then we have the motorcycle. That's the newest product.
Right,
And we're just launching that. We'll start having our production models in June 1st. So they'll start to be
right around the
available
corner.
in dealers. So for the motorcycle, it's only going to be dealers. The scooters and the bicycles we sell through big retail chains, but also through local dealers.
Gotcha. All right.
And one of the nice things about the local dealers is they can provide a certain type of service that maybe the big chains can't.
Yeah.
When you have a flat tire, you can't take it back to Best Buy to fix it, but you can take it to your local store.
Yeah, you know, I was just reading about how a lot of returns that happen at these big retailers, Best Buy and Costco, people will bring it back because it had a flat tire and they didn't know they were supposed to pump it up. Like there's something missing when you don't have that, you know, kind of like the local expertise from where you're buying it from.
Right.
Well, very cool, man. It's cool to see what you guys are doing. It was fun to get to test them out. Thanks for being in the video with me.
Oh, my pleasure.
We are now over at the Land Moto exhibit, going to check out both of their bikes. Got them right here. This one is the first one back here, the District, and then we've got the Scrambler out here. Do a little more, you know, a little more versatile adventuring. These are very versatile bikes. The District was the first one you guys had, right? And what's the like difference other than, like, you know, the tires, you know, the little bit more versatile? It's the same electronics and internals on these, right?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, the big difference is just the different tires and the different, like, fender options you can do.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Same battery, same build.
And if I remember right, you guys have a few different options for your battery packs, right? You can do like the two smaller ones or the one big one.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. And they're swappable. You can take them out, charge them in any wall outlet.
Very nice. Yeah. So I'm guessing this just flips up and then they can pop out.
Yep.
There you go, man. That's heavy duty. Is this, which pack is this one? Is this the?
This is our big battery.
The big one. Yeah. Very cool. And when I was here yesterday, I forgot everything you said, but you were talking about just kind of like the different speed modes and stuff. Something I like about this is it seems like it's very versatile in terms of the environments that you can ride it in, the different settings.
For me, it was locking people out of they don't know how to ride. So you
Right,
put
you
in
got the
2
beginners.
and then get on your phone. And that's all you get.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go into 3 or 4, it is a little like it's powerful.
Right.
And if you don't know how to ride yet, it might be a little much for you.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, the torque that you get on these things, do you guys have to have, like, how easy is it to wheelie on accident if you're riding up in the high speeds?
It's not hard.
Not hard? Yeah, dude, that's fun. That's fun. Will you get a shot of me on here just so I can show people the size? I always wonder about this because I'm a big dude. I'm 6'3", 190 pounds. And, you know, it is the kind of, the Scrambler mini bike style, but it feels pretty big, honestly. Some of that, I think, because you guys have nice wide grips on here. So I feel good on this. I can definitely rip around. It's a shame we don't have a test track for these bad boys out here.
So bummed on that.
Yeah.
On production.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're doing the fun stuff.
Yeah, we're making 30 a month.
Right on. That's got to be a lot of fun. Do you get to be involved with, like, some of the, like, design and stuff? Or are you more the kind of the putting it together, the finishing touches?
Keep them going.
Keep them going. Right on. Right on. Yeah, man, beautiful stuff. We saw it over at they got you featured at the Gates Carbon Belt exhibit there, so they must like you guys.
Oh yeah, every bike is hand built, Cleveland, Ohio, QC. test ride them all, make sure they're perfect up to our quality standards.
That's awesome.
Will not explode.
Okay, guys, we are at the Jackrabbit exhibit. These are, I mean, it's not quite a bike, it's not quite a scooter, it's really a unique transportation solution here. Yeah, this is micromobility embodied. And what I love about these things is they look small. I mean, you know, I'm a big dude, I'm 6'3". When I first saw this, I was like, there's no way I can ride on that. But here, get a load of me on this bad boy.
Sure, yeah.
Like this. I'm sitting upright, I feel good, I can just zoom around. Like this feels way bigger than it looks.
Yeah.
It's I guess we can probably take it on the test track later.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
There's nobody in here right now.
There's nobody in here right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, the turning radius on this bad boy.
It's good. Yeah.
It's got pivot to get up and go. It's so smooth. Yeah, these I've only gotten to ride one once before at E-Revolution, like a year ago. So you know, what's new with you guys? What are you doing? Like I only got like a very short walkthrough then.
Sure,
so.
yeah. Well, when you saw us at the Revolution Big Gear Show, we just had the OG out. This is the new XG.
All right.
This has a few accessories on it. This one right here is a stock XG.
Stock XG, all right.
So Wired calls it the most useful e-bike, so we're happy about that. Since
There you go. Yeah.
Because it's very lightweight. It's ultra portable. You may know already, but that gray bag over there on the wall, that's a travel bag.
Oh, there you go.
You can fly with both the OG and the XG.
You can? No way.
Fly,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
You can take two of our batteries. I'll just show you the battery here. Here is a battery.
All right.
10 plus miles, so there's 2 batteries in this bike.
Yeah, what's the capacity on these? What's the...
They're 153 watt hours, 4.2 amp, 151 watt hours, 4.2 amp.
Nice. How does that work with flying? Is that like, do you have to, you can't put anything in check bags, right?
No,
it's
you
like,
can't put
gotta go
anything
in
at
the
all in
cabin.
check bags.
Okay.
But the FAA allows anything 100 to 160 watt hours, you can bring 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's actually even further options there. We have people who mod Jackrabbits and wire Milwaukee tool batteries into them, and you can bring 2 of those.
I've seen a little bit of that.
So
Yeah.
it's 2 batteries of any particular brand, kind of.
That is amazing. This is, I mean, that alone would be a game changer for me, because when I come to trade shows, events, just anything I travel to for work, I'm always like, man, I want to bring my e-skateboard, I want to bring whatever, but the batteries are too big. There's just, a lot of them aren't removable. Yeah. There's no way to travel with it. So
exactly, yeah. It folds up super, if folks haven't seen this, this is an OG, it's 24 pounds.
Look at that.
300 watt motor, and we just fold, we call it like smart folding, right? So this is flat mode, it's 7 inches wide.
Gotcha.
Now. We also call this walk mode, because this is how you
nice, yeah.
walk indoors and everything.
All right.
And you flip the front wheel around, take the handlebars off, it then fits in travel bags.
Gotcha.
Super tiny, right? And then just rotate it back, put them in, put the foot pegs down.
You're ready to ride.
Take off,
I love that.
This is a 300 watt motor, this is a 500 watt motor. This is 1 battery, this is 2 batteries. This is kind of like the bigger brother.
Gotcha.
The XG is the bigger sibling of the OG, if you will.
Little more heavy duty. I love how silent your motors are too. I mean,
yeah, very
full throttle, can't even hear that.
Totally. We put a lot of work into our motor controller and tuning. So yeah, and we got a bunch of other accessories. I can
that'd
show
be
you
cool.
a couple
Let's do
quick
that.
little accessories. So these are high-rise handlebars that are coming out just for the folks who do want a little bit higher height, a little bit more extended handlebars. There's a new fender everyone needs a fender, right?
Gotta have that.
New fender that fits the OG and the XG. We're super portable and modular. The XG comes with headlights and taillights, but they're modular as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They have ports they plug in. There's a quick release for them. We love shred lights. They're friends of ours, and so we carry shred lights under low LEDs. These all sync with Bluetooth, so you can ride together and have them all sync together.
Oh, there you go. That's a fun touch.
These are new foot pegs that we have.
It's like they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah, these are more platform-like. These fit. They're forged aluminum, billet forged aluminum, And these fit both the OG and the XG, so
Nice.
these are coming out as well. We love Peak Designs. They make great mounts as well. Just another partner, you know, that
There you go.
makes really good phone mounts. You can lift this bike up with
Nice.
this.
Do you have to put something on your phone, or is it do the MagSafe?
Their case. Yeah,
Is their case?
It,
Okay,
it
gotcha.
is MagSafe, but it does have, for motorcycles and bikes, additional little teeth on it. Basically.
Gotcha. So it'll stick a little bit better.
This is a Connect seat post. They're a partner of ours as well. They're just really good suspension seat posts.
They are.
Customers
Yeah,
buy
they
those.
beat the heck out of the straight tube ones.
And we have basket, and we sell a trailer, and we sell the travel bag for flying. But this is our accessory battery. These are $200 for a very high quality. Molly cells are our cells. They're, if you know about cells, they're the most expensive cells. You know.
Gotcha.
But attaches under the seat. You know, just
Okay.
bring another battery.
Swap it out there.
This is a new product though. This is our called the Range Buster battery, and we're just coming out with this right now.
Okay. Exciting.
I'll show you throwing it in here real quick. For folks that think you need more range, about half our customers of the OGs buy an extra battery. $200, right? So, but this big boy, now that we have this, it just slots in here.
Oh, okay.
And then this cap goes on here. This is good for 24 plus miles. 10 amp hour, 360 watt hour. So 2 of these in here, you have 48 miles, right? 48 plus miles, and you know, the original batteries that come with your bike, 20 more miles. So,
all right.
If you need 68 miles of range, you can do it now.
Even, as comfortable as these are, that's probably longer than you'd want to sit on it for. You
Sure,
know, that's
yeah, but
that's a long
in terms
ride.
of, like, never having to recharge.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. If you're, you know, doing a weekend trip and don't want to have to.
Exactly.
Going into the mountains, can't bring a charger. Maybe this would probably be fun to tear around on some
We have a lot
trails.
of people who bring in a place, camping, Burning Man, you name it. Kind of right, you know?
Yeah, these seem like a very popular modding platform. I've been seeing a lot of people that do just some really creative stuff with it.
Yeah, from wiring in batteries to putting on bigger motors to. I really like the aesthetic mods. We've had some good street artists do some really cool kind of graffiti style things, you know, and that sort of stuff. We wrap them as well. We have customization options. We sell it hotels and various other businesses as well, because like anybody can ride this, you know,
right?
From motocross riders, NFL, rugby team, NHL, you know, all these types.
Yeah, you have there's some NBA team that was using your bikes. Am I remembering that right?
I know that the Chargers ride them. The New York Rangers, 4 guys, the captain of the New York Rangers ride them. I know ASU basketball team, the colleges, you know, take them as well. Athletes like them, you know. They work out enough.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I mean, dude, if you're wondering if you're too big for them, you know, if these NBA guys can get on them, like, anybody.
It really is true. I mean, and Tyson, you'll have to take a ride on an XG on the demo course here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You probably saw a lot of these to RVers.
Yeah,
this would be. This seems like a lot of people have to kind of compromise between, you know, portability or, you know, getting a comfortable ride.
Absolutely. Boaters. I mean, we sell at all kinds of shops. Right? You know, we like to think, at least, you know, if you fit so many niches, you're kind of not a niche. You know?
Right.
Wired says we're the most useful e-bike, you know, for these sorts of reasons. So new pegs. So yeah, bicycle shops. We sell at specialized shops. We're in 20 or so specialized shops.
Very nice.
You know, in their flagship store in Santa Monica and Miami and stuff like that.
All right, dude, that's cool.
Power sport shops, you know, Harley, Indian, places like that, you know. RV, Camping World, we sell camping.
There you go,
like and boating, you know, like so.
Oh, interesting.
But boating and pilot shops as well, kind of, right? You know,
interesting,
like private pilots, you know, you can throw these in planes. Every small airport is a mile or 2 from anything else. Right? So
that's true. Yeah,
we're fully committed to micromobility. You know, like this is micromobility from our, like, it's ultra lightweight. It's at Horace and all. Like, I know all the stats, right? You know, like, probably get it slightly wrong, but it's close enough. 80% of car trips are under 5 miles or something like that.
Yep.
Right, you know, and you can fit 3 OGs in the trunk of a Tesla Model 3. You know, they just folds flat and stacks like pancakes. Right, you know, so if you have a car, if you have a Jackrabbit, you'll just drive less, right? And you won't bother going to the city. You'll just park at the outskirts, a couple miles.
For you guys, it's not so good.
So go for it.
All right.
Yeah. Here's your bell. I don't think you'll need it. You have plenty of room.
Nobody out here. All right. Yeah. Let's take it away.
Take it away.
Woohoo. Oh yeah, it's got some some zoom to it. So we are on the XG. This is their new and improved version. Dual battery, more power, more range. These ones have the 500 watt motor. And just like, look at this upright seating position on here. I mean, this is awesome. And surprisingly stable platform for how it is. You know, being able to ride no-handed on this. Usually when you have the smaller platforms, they're a little bit more squirrely. Since we have these, you know, actual big, you know, what is this, like at least a 20-inch wheel, maybe a 22, you get a lot more stability when you start going at speed. All right, we're gonna do another spin around on here with the chest cam. And they were just telling me, like, you don't even have to swing your leg over, you just walk on, sit. Doesn't get much more approachable than that, right?
Yeah, have fun.
Had to get the chest mount so I could just show some footage with two hands. The cornering on this thing is just so impressive. We were doing this test track. We raced Super 73 bikes on here 2 days ago, and it was so tough to corner on those things. This, just the really small wheelbase, oh man, it just flies around these curves. Really great acceleration. Yeah. Woo. Talk about being able to turn on a dime. All right, we are going to try out the slightly newer model here that's got the race handlebars, right? A little bit more BMX-y style, raised up a bit, which probably will be a good fit for me. And we've still got the range extender battery on here. Let's take it away. Yeah, this, I do like this better already, having the higher up handlebars. Like, I'm sitting completely upright now. This one's also got some other upgrades on it, like the suspension seat post, which actually has quite a lot of give with it. Yeah. It's easy to, I can almost feel the front wheel come off the ground when I really hit the acceleration. Having the 500 watt motors on here, you know, compared to their OGs, this is really a fun ride. It is quite zippy. Yeah. Woo! What a fun ride. And even with the, you know, the accessories on here and everything, I mean, that's still, it's got to be less than 30 pounds, I would say. Okay, more electric motorcycles, guys, from Ryvid, right? That's how I just learned this yesterday. I've always been saying Ryvid. I learned it's actually Ryvid, maybe because the bikes are so riveting. That's what we were guessing at. So I've got Katie here who's going to kind of give us the rundown. So, you know, what makes you guys unique? What do you like about this bike? Like, what's going on? Is it the Anthem?
It's the Anthem, yeah. Okay. This is our launch motorcycle. A few unique features about the bike. So there's no welding on the bike. It's this folded stainless steel frame here. Very much an aerospace design, and that allows us to build a couple unique features in. So adjustable seat here.
Oh, check that out.
Seat goes from 30 inches to 34 inches, so various riders can feel comfortable on the bike.
That's incredible.
And you can actually change your riding position while you're riding.
Wow. All right, so if you like having your dropper seat post on your mountain bike, now you can do that on the motorcycle. That's awesome.
Yeah, battery is right down here. It's a 4.3 kilowatt battery. It unlatches here and drops. It's got 4 wheels on the bottom.
Check that out.
So easily comes out. We actually have a battery over here. You can take a look at it.
Yeah, let's check it out. All right, so yeah, you can just roll around.
110 standard outlets, and you can charge it at any local Starbucks.
There you go. That's
Charge
awesome.
anywhere.
How heavy is this bad boy? Can I lift it up by the handle?
It's about 80 pounds.
Yep. Well, I see why you put the wheels on there.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
It does create this nice low center of gravity on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
So the bike, we always talk about balance with this bike. So it's got a almost perfect 50-50 ratio there.
Oh, nice.
Nice low center of gravity.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy and nimble to ride. We talk about the balance of the price point to the spec, so $89.95 for this bike, and we feel like it's exactly what it needs to be. It's not more, it's not less, it's just targeting that kind of adventurous commuter that wants to, you know, have fun getting to and from wherever they may be going. So Very, you know, easy bike to ride, exciting and fun bike to ride.
Very cool. Yeah, it's beautiful to see in person. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is very cool. Can I? Is it alright if I sit on it?
Yeah, please go for it.
Get an angle of
I
it here.
gotcha. I'll put the seat all the way down, and then that way you can adjust it when you get on.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, if you're wondering, like, are you going to fit on this? I'm 6'3". I'm pretty tall, and this feels awesome. How do I do the seat adjust? Oh, here it is.
Yes,
okay,
right there. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love that. And also a nice way to make it a little bit more approachable to get on too, even if you like to ride with it up high. Yeah, that is a sweet spot. It's a nice feel. I like the cockpit here. Got the big display in the center.
Yep.
Yeah, very fun. Can I steal that back from you? Here's your cockpit view. Very clean. I like the control setup on here. Yeah, this is fun. What kind of range can people expect on this if they're doing like city riding? So they got a lot of starts and stops.
Yeah, 75-mile range.
Okay.
75-mile top speed, so it is freeway capable. Again, with this charging capability, if you're commuting to work, you have to get on the freeway. You can easily drop that battery down, charge it in your office.
That is such a cool feature.
110 charging is going to take you about 3 hours. 220 charging is going to be about half of that, a little bit less than half of that. And 0 to 80 is quite quick as well, so a little over an hour.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's such a cool feature to be able to just bring it inside, top it off. The having the wheels on there definitely is a seller for me.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And it allows the bike to become upgradable as well. So as the battery technology continues to evolve, and
right.
I think it absolutely will. Few customers can buy the future battery pack, which will give the bike, higher speeds and longer ranges. So it's very modular. Even as we drop new colorway kits, customers can buy the new colorways, take their white bike to a blue bike. Launching our accessories in March, a new accessory store, and a lot to build off of this platform here.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Are the other bikes you have around you just the different colors?
Yes.
They're all the same?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can show people.
We did show here kind of the mixing and matching and how you
kind of fun,
customize
yeah.
it.
Got the different panels in there. I like this kind of the bronzed gold here. That's fun. Oh yeah, you got the bronze one on the outside here, and the red, deep red. That's a really fun color as well. That is really fun. What do you guys do like for distribution wise? Are you like trying to go more for dealers, like direct to consumer? How's that work?
Definitely why we're here. So we've been 100% D2C up until this point because it was very important for us when we launched this bike to deliver on our commitments to our customers. And so we started taking reservations in summer 2022, committed that by summer 2023 we'd begin shipping. We did that. We've scaled our manufacturing. We're almost through the end of our reservation queue, and now we're here at AIM talking to dealers and starting to look at building a program. We did launch an affiliate program as well for dealers who, and anybody who wants to support us with demo rides. You buy a demo bike, and it's a great way for dealers to get involved with Ryvid, start to understand our customers, and get engaged with the company.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I mean, imagine if they have one test bike at their dealership. It's got to get some attention from people,
Definitely.
Like it's got a lot of fun features on it.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. Well, Katie, thanks so much for giving me the rundown. Found a new e-bike brand here that I've not heard of before. Aimos e-bike. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Aimos. Yeah. They've got a bunch of stuff here. We'll kind of start back here and go down the line. Cargo bike here. Dual battery, comes with a nice wide rear rack. That's awesome. It's got the foot platforms on there already. So that's ready for cargo hauling, carrying a passenger. This one's definitely my favorite. It's got an excellent motorcycle inspired design. And look at this. This is the battery, and it looks exactly like a gas tank. That is so cool. And the frame on this, unique frame design. It is full suspension. It's got the swing arm down here. Look at that travel on that. Like, this is pretty heavy duty stuff. Nice long seat. Kind of a mixed tread here, so you can do some off-road, some on-road. It's like we got a little bit more Scrambler-esque here. It's also got the battery up where the tank would be, but this one's, you know, a little bit more angular design. It looks like a battery. This one is full suspension as well. It's got the foot pegs on the back here. Check that out. So you're ready to carry a passenger on the banana seat. That's so fun. All these are on sale too, as you can see, $1,500. These are apparently they're new models, so they're not even available online yet, but you know, they're trying to sell their floor models. I wish I didn't have to fly home so I could take one with me. That would be awesome. This one here, another full suspension. This is just, I like these frames. It's fun to just, you know, see something a little bit different before. Look at the size of this battery. I mean, this has got to be some pretty serious power on there. All of them are fat tires, it looks like, and it's just kind of, you know, different, I don't know, different frame styles for different use cases. This one looks like probably the most like adventure performance based on here. The suspension looks a little bit higher quality, a lot of travel on the front, decent amount in the rear, and a pretty good range on the cassette back here. You know, probably could be a little bit better. What do we got on the top? 34 tooth. So that's pretty decent. You know, Shimano Acera, that's some good stuff. You know, couple that with the, oh, and this one's a mid-drive motor. All right, so I think this one's probably the only mid-drive that they got here. Let's see if we can see which motor it is. Bafang. And this, this is fun too. Another, you know, just unique frame design. I'm guessing the battery, yep, there it is. Integrated right in down there. This one is not a full suspension, but you still, you know, get the fork up front there. Nice big fat tires, kind of a hybrid tread on this one. Alrighty folks, that is a wrap for my coverage of AIMExpo 2024. There's actually quite a lot that I didn't get to at this event, or at least didn't get to cover. You know, there's a lot of people that I talked to where we, you know, ended up not filming for one reason or another. Really cool just to see a lot of the developments in electric mobility in power sports, especially in the electric motorcycle sector. I think there's a lot of cool stuff happening there. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you have questions about, you know, the expo, any of the stuff I covered, anything like that, holler at me in the comments section. Love to chat with you. And then, you know the drill. Ride safe. Catch you in the next video.